Beets are an interesting food. I didn't always like them, but I do now, and I've kind of learned to cook them in a yummy way by roasting them. The interesting thing about beets, though, is that not only are they good food, but they've been studied in a lot of different health ways. There's an ingredient in beets called nitrates. The nitrates, when eaten, lead to an increase in the nitric oxide in your body. And that nitric oxide has a lot of effects on the tissues inside your body. One of the things that really interests me is that it's a vasodilator. So those blood vessels in your body, they kind of relax when they get a lot of nitric oxide. And what that does is it can lower your blood pressure some. So there's been a lot of studies out there that suggest if you're one of these beet eaters, you eat beets all the time, that maybe you can get your blood pressure down a little bit. And the study results are pretty interesting. There are some good ones that show for the short term, if you drink 200 to 300 milliliters of beet juice a day, you actually can bring your blood pressure down a little bit. But the results seem to be mixed. There's certain populations that it works on, certain that it doesn't. So I think we have a lot more study to do before we really figure out how beets can affect your health on a daily basis. Beets are also full of things like potassium and oxalates, so they're not perfect for everybody. Potassium and oxalates can be problems for people with kidney disease. Oxalates can increase your risk of kidney stones if you're one of those people that has a lot of kidney stones. And sometimes you don't want to eat too much potassium if you have kidney disease because it can build up in your body. Beets have also been studied for things like athletic performance. So you take a shot of beet juice before you run your marathon, and there's some studies that demonstrate that actually can help your performance. But there is no way that I am taking a shot of beet juice before I run my race. I guarantee you that. You know, there's also things out there that can say that beets are good for cancer, or maybe they help protect your brain, lead to less dementia. And all those things are theories that haven't been proven, right? And so it's kind of like a lot of superfoods. There are studies that suggesting in the short term, these compounds or these foods like beets or like blueberries or like kale, they may provide some benefit, right? But how are you going to use that on a daily basis? Are you going to eat beets every single day for the rest of your life to get the benefit? Are you going to be willing to do that? Is that feasible? These are the things that we don't know. So the bottom line on beets is that they're a delicious food. They're full of lots of chemicals and nutrients that are good for most people, but not everybody. They're a great addition to your diet if you know how to cook them. You can broil them, you can boil them, you can bake them, you can put them in salads. We have a great recipe on our website about how to do that. Realistically, you're not going to eat beets every day, but they are a low-calorie and nutrient-dense food that are good for a lot of people. So if you can find beets cheaply, if you can find time to make them, they are a great addition to your diet. So that's my take on beets and other superfoods. There's really no such thing as a superfood, but these are foods that are good to add to your diet. Join us on our website, thecooking.co, and we will show you how to use a variety of healthy foods in delicious recipes.